We will do am. And I'll be sending money to you.
The thing is,
I'm not shop my money.
I am not even under any pressure to make it.
Yeah.
I'm actually the last born.
Hello and welcome to our channel. She's part of the channel this time. I'm trying to make the most of her stay. My sister came in a few days ago and I've let her rest for some time.
Yeah.
Now it's time to drag her, sit her down to make this video. Today we'll be talking about the Japa syndrome. What is her take? If she's given the opportunity, what would she do? Will she go? Just things around the Japa syndrome. Our brother is there, so if you're going, at least you have somebody to stay with until you find your feet. So I'm going to ask you this question. I'll be very direct. So would you like to do what it takes, just like people are doing in Nigeria, to Japa?
Okay.
To go there for any reason? You have your reason, but would you like to do that?
Okay. If you ask me, I would only do that if I'm sure of getting something tangible, like a good job.
When you say good job, what do you mean?
Okay, I mean getting a white collar job.
Okay.
Yes.
You should have done white collar job because you get better job for it. Abi? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's your desire anyway.
So I would only go there as long as I'm sure of getting a good job, a white collar job.
Something similar to what you're doing.
Exactly, something similar or even better. Yes.
Has there been any time, have you ever thought of Nigeria? I'm done with you.
Yeah.
I've given you my best, but it's like my best is not good enough for you. I'm leaving. I'm done. I want to Japa.
Yeah. So and that happened not too long ago. It was so much in 2022. Started in 2022.
Just last year.
Just last year. That year, I was completely tired of the country. Then also, I didn't find joy in my job anymore. I work in a bank. You know, bank stress now. And so I didn't find joy in my job anymore. So everything was just happening at the same time. So and early that year, my colleague traveled to the UK. So I started thinking that, oh, my job, I don't really like it anymore. So why don't I use the same route to go to the UK, at least to have a change of environment and do something different. So I started browsing on schools, started browsing on at least affordable universities over there. So I got one. It was about £10,000, the tuition fees, £10,000. Then I calculated what I had in my bank account home and abroad. It wasn't enough at all. Then I told myself that okay, that let me just go there. I would get jobs at least to make up for the shortfall I had. But at the same time, I needed advice, I needed direction. Then I spoke with my sister. Then she was still in the UK. I also spoke with my brother. Then she told me that, okay, coming to the UK wasn't the issue. But I should know that, that my coming to the UK was on the study visa route. I would be a student. I would not get enough hours to make the money I needed to make. Then she asked me this question that, if you have 7 million naira in Nigeria, because the interest rate was about 700 naira then. So if you had 7 million naira like at hand, like cash at hand, will you still want to come to the UK? Don't you think that you can use and that's capital to establish yourself, since you are actually tired of working? That don't you think you can use that capital to establish yourself in Nigeria? Then I thought about that. Then I started reflecting on my job. Then I realized that I had a good job that was paying well. And I thought to myself that I'm going to the UK to study. If I go there now, I'll be trying to get jobs and all. I thought of the stress.
Yeah, and the kind of job
exactly,
that
and
you
the kind
get
of job. The easiest and the quickest jobs there are the care assistants. And so, I know myself, I know guest rent for that kind of job. So I know guest rent. So I then had a rethink about my decision. Then I just had to brace myself up I still got some motivation and pep talks from her and my other siblings. So getting all that advice, I just had a rethink about the whole thing. Then I told myself to pause. Let me just give it a break and focus on my job and be happy. Around that time, my sister informed us about her coming to Nigeria.
And everything changed.
And everything changed.
Everything changed. Okay, now that I'm in Nigeria, you've seen me. Obviously, we talk. And you now know more.
Exactly.
Because we are together.
Yeah.
There's no need missing word. Like I'm telling you the way it is. Our brother too is telling you the way it is.
Exactly.
So what is the situation now? Do you still want to Japa?
I guess sincerely, I don't want to Japa. I don't want to Japa.
Why? Your mate they go. You don't want to go.
No.
I beg. What's up?
My thoughts. It is not easy out there. I think it's easier here rather. It is not easy out there.
Do you think
If you
so?
have, yes.
Because if you calculate your money, what you get at the end of the month, that's nothing compared to what they get at the end of the month.
But I heard that the taxation there is
Yeah.
crazy, and you pay bills for virtually everything.
But don't you pay bills in Nigeria? You pay bills in Nigeria.
We pay,
what is that main thing that is making you not want to go? What is that one? Just one thing, like, okay, I don't want to go again. Your reason?
Not getting a good job as what I have here in
Okay,
Nigeria.
you're scared that you'll not get a good job to match what you're getting.
Yes.
So wouldn't you want to do other menial jobs? Because it doesn't matter out there. The good thing about England is it doesn't matter the kind of job. Menial jobs even pay more. So if you're going to do those menial jobs and get more money at the end of the year, would you still not go?
My dear, no. I want something. I want something good and clean. Seriously, I
so
can't.
We will do them. And I'll be sending money to you.
The thing is,
I'm not shop my money.
I am not even under any pressure to make it.
Yeah.
I'm actually the last born. I'm not under any pressure to make it.
Last born.
I have a good paying job. I know it's stressful. We all know that bank jobs very, very stressful, but we have a way around it. I cannot.
You cannot come back here.
I cannot come back here myself.
People
seriously.
of the world, you see. When I was back in England, they are part of why I said no, I don't do it again. Last one. I want this one. I'll give her. This book, she will take that one. Now she doesn't want to do the same job I was doing to make the money, but and it's fine because there's no pressure. Just like why would you do it? Like you're not paying anybody's school fees. You're not
under any pressure.
Yeah.
I should just.
You don't even have any child or children to say, okay, spend the money on. You're just spending the money on yourself or whatever you decide to give mommy and daddy.
Why should I pass through that rigorous stress and hustle?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I would actually say it depends on one's. I keep saying that it depends on one's circumstance. I think from what I hear you say now, I think you wanted to because your people around you are Japaring.
Exactly.
Plus, okay, you said you didn't like your job anymore.
Yes, I didn't like my job. I wanted to do something different. Maybe have a change of environment because of the crazy things happening in Nigeria. Then that are still happening, but now
you're not kajat. Okay. So when you say crazy things happening in Nigeria, what has really changed? I don't think I don't know. Let me hear from you.
Sincerely, it has not changed. Like I've just gotten used to it, and I've told myself that this country is in the hands of God. So I've just gotten used to to everything.
I know what you're saying, but somehow in my mind I'm fighting that we shouldn't settle for less. But the situation of the country and the way our leaders are going, it's like somehow people are forced to actually settle for less.
Yeah.
But what I would normally say is individually on your own, you try and find a way to walk around it, to navigate the system. You try and find a way, the right way, to see how you can make it easier on yourself. And how do you do that? You think outside of the box by, maybe the sort of job that you do, have a side hustle. So maybe at some point you leave that job and you face the side hustle. The side hustle will now be your main source of income. And when you have good source of income, then you can afford those things that normally you wouldn't, because if the country is difficult, but it's even more difficult when you don't have money to fuel your tank when they take the lights. The road is bad. It's even more difficult when you have to walk that same road. Even driving on a bad road is bad, but it's more. I'd rather be in a car driving on a bad road than walking and someone is flashing water on me. and trekking and looking
Yes,
dusty
it's
and all.
true.
So yeah, from what my sister is saying, her overall thinking about Japaring is different now.
Yeah, it's
So what
totally
would
different.
won't you want to travel out?
No,
I don't.
definitely. I would want to. So if I want to travel out, maybe just to go on vacation, just to have a feel of the UK or anywhere else.
Maybe we should be planning our vacation next year. How about that?
A nice idea.
Should be planning one for next year or anytime
Yes,
soon.
anytime
Yeah.
soon.
So you can only go if you have a guaranteed job. And maybe on a vacation. I don't think
Yes.
that's a bad idea actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, what you're saying is, I will go there, but I don't want to start unnecessarily inflicting pains and
Pain,
stress.
my
You just want to
dear.
flex.
My
You just
body
want to be able to go there, flex.
Then another is when I've fully decided within myself to commence on my master's program.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yes.
I really got an insight. There are some things she said I didn't really know. Like, yeah. Anyway, it's good having you. I'm so happy to have her.
Yes.
Very close. No more on the phone, no more on the video call or WhatsApp call and all. So my sister is here live and direct, and that is one of the things I'm enjoying here in Nigeria. It might sound like nothing to you, but if you know, you know. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you again in my next one.
Yeah.
Bye bye.